In this video, we're going to be talking about Dogelon Mars. We're going to be analyzing the price, checking out what's been going on with Dogelon Mars. As well as that, we're going to be checking out the Twitter page to see if we've had any major news come out. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe as I'm trying to hit 500 subs. As well as that, before investing into Dogelon Mars, please do your own research as I'm not a financial advisor. So as you can see on CoinMarketCap, Dogelon Mars is currently down 8.81%. It's almost down 10% over the last 24 hours, which isn't crazy. I think this is mainly due to the current market conditions of Bitcoin, as Bitcoin is down almost 5 or 6%. We'll check onto that soon. But as you can see on the weekly as well, Dogelon Mars has been very bearish. There's been no sign of bullish momentum coming through. Is Dogelon Mars dead? Possibly, possibly not. We're just gonna have to wait and see what occurs with the Dogelon Mars. But if we check on the monthly, we can see that we're still overall bearish. We're still in bearish territory, and you can see we're still in the red zone when it comes to CoinMarketCap on their charts. So as you can see here, we've pretty much been making lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, so nothing major occurring. But if we check on the quarterly, we'll see yeah, we're pretty much still in bearish territory. It's not looking too good, but we're just gonna have to keep holding, keep buying the dip. And yeah, we're just gonna have to see what occurs with the Dogelon Mars, or even if it is now finished, the bull run is finished. You never know. The global crypto market cap is at 477 million, so the crypto market cap is still quite high at the moment. It's just less of $500 million, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what occurs. But let's quickly check on the overall market. You can see the overall market is down 3.6% of the last day, and the global crypto market cap is at 1.84 trillion, still below the 2 trillion mark, which means we're still in a low short-term bear market, in my opinion. You can see here Bitcoin down 3.98%, Ethereum down 4.77%, BNB down 2.9%. So yeah, you can see from these figures that we are in a temporary bull trend, a temporary bear trend. So yeah, you can see that the overall market is bearish as of the 24 hours, or pretty much weekly, in my opinion. But we're just gonna have to wait and see what occurs. But let's quickly check onto Dogelon Mars, a Twitter page. We're almost at 700,000 followers, which is crazy stuff. You can see that they did have a little partnership with Johnny Dang. I'm not sure if this was an intentional partnership or was it just for the bling, you know how Johnny Dang is. But in my opinion, I don't think that this is it's pretty much just exposing Dogelon Mars, which was what we like to see. The more holders we get, the more the price is essentially going to be going up, in my opinion. But other than that, you can see that they're still working on some voltage pools are engaged, Biffy Vote Online. So yeah, hopefully we can get some new news coming out for Dogelon Mars, possibly get some major bullish NFT stuff coming through. But we're just gonna have to wait and see what occurs with the overall project itself. So let's quickly check onto dextools.io. You can see here that we're at 130,000 holders for Dogelon Mars, which is really high in my opinion. But this is only on the Uniswap, but I'm sure there's loads and loads of other exchanges which does have Dogelon Mars. But if we check on TradingView, we can see here that on the weekly that it's still looking bearish by the looks of it. You can see here we were supposed to maybe even hit reach past this last week's high, but due to the current market conditions, it did not respect this zone. This little demand zone is probably reaching this demand zone now. We're just gonna have to wait and see how it reacts on this demand zone. Pretty much liquidated all the buyers within the region. But if we drop down to the 4 hour, let's quickly get a more depth analysis. So yeah, you can see here this was my initial demand zone that I feel like that we would respect, but it looks like we just broke right through it. I think this is mainly due to Bitcoin's the way Bitcoin is playing out at, because let's quickly check Bitcoin. See, we just had a huge bearish drop for Bitcoin, from 44 to all the way down to 30, pretty much we're yet below 40k. So we are crazy stuff. In my opinion, I feel like we're gonna fill in all this imbalance, and possibly then from there on, uh, tap into this region and hopefully have another impulse up. But it just depends on how Bitcoin is, and then it's quite intriguing to see that majority of these altcoins are all pretty much just linked with Bitcoin. It's crazy that none of them can actually stand for themselves, but it just depends on the coin itself. But in my opinion, I feel like we're going to continue to this demand zone, and then from this demand zone, we're going to see what occurs. If Dogelon Mars respects this demand zone, and then we can possibly reach new highs, or if we break below it and possibly see some more bearish intent coming through. But we've had a huge drop from the last major high, which was we had pretty much at the end of October. Pretty much that's when we had the major drop. So yeah, it's pretty scary what's occurred. But we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe as I'm trying to hit 500 subs, and